everybody, my name is Thomas and welcome back to Thomas's Tutoring. In the previous video, we did intermediate ratios. In this one, you guessed it, advanced ratios. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So, for our first exercise, Mr. Slater baked a crumble topping made from butter, sugar and flour in the ratio of 1 to 1 to 2. How much of each ingredient does Mr. Slater need to make 1 kilogram of crumble topping? So it weighs 1 kilogram. Not that he makes 1,000. So have a go. Okay, hopefully you've all had a go. If you haven't had enough time, just pause the video right here. Go back 5 seconds using the back arrow, or if you're on a phone, double tap the left side of the screen. You go back 10 seconds. So, firstly, we need to add up the ratios quantity. So 1 add 1, 2 add 2 is 4. So then we do 1,000 divided by 4, because we need to make 1 kilogram, which is 1,000. If you don't know that, go back to my units of measure video. You should do that, it's really good. It's quite fun making it as well. So you need to make 1 kilogram of crumble topping, so you're going to need to do 1,000 divided by 4. Then we get you to 250, and then you times it by each quantity in the ratio. I'm using x as a substitution here. So it would be 250 times 1, 250 times 1, 250 times 2, and if you add that all up, it does work out. So I was asking for how much of each ingredient, so you had to do the final part. So 250 times 1, that's 250. 250 times 1, that's 250. 250 times 2, that's 500. And make sure to put grams. It will ask you to put it in grams or kilograms. I haven't decided to do that here because I simply forgot, because I'm a bit forgetful. You could have put 0.25 kilograms, 0.25 kilograms and 0.5 kilograms, or you could even have said 1/4 of a kilogram, although that's not that professional. Like, if you did that, don't worry, but now you know you shouldn't do that, okay? So that was just our warm-up problem. They will give you warm-up problems. In the exam, I did it. So Mr. Bartra has 2 grandchildren. Hugo is 8 years old and Gillian is 6 years old. Every Christmas, he gives them £63 to share out in their age ratios. How much do each of them receive this Christmas? Which is not going to be in lockdown, I think. Yeah, it won't be. So, firstly, we've got to add up their ages, because the ratio is actually 8 to 6. So, 8 plus 6 is going to be 14. So then 63 divided by 14. You might be thinking, that's not possible. Actually, it is, because £63 isn't just 63. In fact, any number is not just a number. It's also 0.000000000000. But here, we can do it only to 2 stages. So 63 times divided by 14. So we need to find 2 factors of 14, or you can just do it off in your head. Yeah, you can choose which way you want to do it. The way I look at it is, all you got to do is double the 63, or you can halve the 14. Gets you to 7, that gets you to 9. 63 divided by 7 is equal to 9 here. Then you have to divide that number by 2, so that gets you to 4.5. So 4.5 is times 8 gives you £36. 4.5 gives you, times by 6 gives you £27. So that's how much Hugo and Gillian get each year. So, in 2 years' time, how much will Hugo and Gillian get? You might have just instantly forgotten that. I should have put this as exercise 2B, but I'm really stuck for ideas. Seriously, I can't think of them. So I'm just doing them as different exercises because they are different questions. So if you recall, they will be 10 and 8. So how will we do that? Well, firstly, we add it up. Actually, have a go at home. I've just given you the first step. I'll just leave it on this screen so you can solve it. Okay, so it would be 10 add 8, because that would be their ages. 18, 63 divided by 18. Well, we can break it up again, 9 and 2. 63 divided by 9 is going to be 7, divided by 2 is going to be 3.5. So this time we're going to do 3.5 times by 10. And 8 times 3.5, which is 28. So they get less and less each year, don't they? Like 35 and 28. Yeah, so every 2 years, it just moves up one. Yeah, because Julian's getting a bit more, Hugo's getting a bit less. Because eventually, when he'll be. I don't know, it's kind of confusing. So Simon has a bag of sweets, which are strawberry, lemon, and orange flavour, in the ratio of 3 to 4 to 5. How many of each flavour are there if the bag contains 96 sweets? Which there shouldn't be, that would just make you fat. Or at least diabetic. Diabetic? I'm not sure. So how many of each flavour are there if the bag contains 96 sweets? First step, you've got to add up the ratio. 3 add 4, or the way I look at it, it's the mean is 4, there's 3 numbers. So 4 times 3, that's going to be 12. But you can just simply add it up. That's just my way, how I solve it. So 3 add 4 is equal to 12. 96 divided by 12 is equal to 8. So then you do 8 times 3, 8 times 4, 8 times 5, respectively. So for strawberry, you'll have 24. Lemon, you'll have 32. Orange, you'll have 40. So in a bigger bag of sweets, there are 72 lemon sweets. So this is huge now. What is the total number of sweets in that bag? So 72 lemon. So remember, 72 is this 4 parts here. Okay, so now that we know there are 72, so 72 is 4, so we have to do 72, I would do 72 divided by 4, that gets you to 18. Then you multiply by 12, which will get you to this, I'm pretty sure. But you could do it, 4 divided by 12 is equal to 1, or 4 twelfths is 1/3. So there you go, 72 is 1/3, so 72 times 3. Yes, 72 times 3, that's 18 times 12, right? Yeah, divide by 6, or divide by 4 times by 4, divide by 6 times by 6. Yeah, so 216 sweets in total. If you ever come across a bag of sweets that has 216 sweets, either make sure there's 10 of you in your fam, even 10, that's not enough. Make sure there's like 20 of you in your family, so you're going to get like 10 sweets each, and then like, you know, the elder people, your superiors, have a bit more than you. But yeah, so that's all I've prepared for this video. Kind of short, but what did you know? I don't have to teach you anything in these ones. We're just really doing a lot of revision. It gets harder and harder. Remember, this is 11 plus standard. Sometimes they'll make you have to turn over a page from exercise 4 to exercise 5, exercise 2 to exercise 3. Pretty sure they don't, because that's just mean. But yeah. So, if you have found this video helpful, make sure to leave a like. If you didn't find it helpful, don't leave a dislike, comment down below. Tell me what you didn't find useful, or if it was just a bit easy for you, or just something like that. So, if you've liked my channel and like you're doing it, consider subscribing, because we've nearly hit 30, which is, it's low, but it's a milestone for me. If you don't know what a milestone, go search that up. That's your homework. What is a milestone? Even though that's got nothing to do with maths, that is your homework. So until the next one, have a nice day, and I'll see you soon, very soon.